Hey, good morning, and I hope you guys are having a great day. So, we're back with some more revising of our story that we have finished. I hope you guys basically had a great weekend and stuff. I'm going to look over everything. I got to figure out exactly where we left off. I think it'll let us know. I, oh, expand this. See, I know exactly where we left off right there, guys. I'm going to get chat up, and then we'll get directly to work. I have some coffee. I actually have been up a little bit at this point, so I actually got some coffee in me already. And so that ought to be a profound help on how competent I am for the next few minutes. I absolutely am considering dropping this to like 1 day a week where we write for 3 hours to see if a 3 hour block is better or if, I don't know, I gotta figure out something. I want to knock this out faster. I'm not dedicating enough side time off stream to this compared to what I should be, just to be honest, guys. So I'm gonna look over. I did write some notes. I actually have more notes than this. I just don't want to. I was reading a bunch of books, and so there's a pile of books and notes every little bit where I had some kind of what I thought at the moment was an epiphany for, what we're doing here in the book. So, oh yeah, I got it figured out. Okay, so let's look over everything real quick. Oh yeah, we left off and we're freaking on the thing. Um, not on the thing, but we're using the AI. Crap, this is what where we left off. I forgot. We left off in a difficult decision point, guys. How we're in the frickin' middle of our additional chapter going on. Um, I feel that there's several things we could add detail-wise here. Let me figure this out. I'm gonna read through this. This is gonna be badly written, badly read, partially because it's 5 a.m. and partially because this is still the rough draft, and so don't judge too harshly. By revision number 5, this is all gonna actually seem like it was meant to be said logically. After tossing turning through most of the night, I woke up early despite the copious amount of bliss I had consumed. That definitely needs rewritten. You know what I mean? Don't like that at all, how it's written. I was bothered by the amount of time that went missing. I left that in there. Did I leave the circumstances for that to happen in there during the cyberspace thing? Is the question. Also, we need to start discussing actively what the crap I'm doing in revision number 2. It's going to be super important to know. And I need to figure out how that series thing button works right there that's up at the top, but that's a later to be done. Okay. 6 hours was way longer than it seemed. That's badly written. We know what we're talking about if we've read it at this point, though. And on top of that, my recollection of many of the events within the AI system's cyberspace was patchy at best. I had few details I could recall, and I knew. Okay. And that's horribly written. I almost spilled my coffee there too, and I poured across my frickin' face when I thought I spilled my coffee. Hey, Avalonis, good morning. I hope you're having a great one. I hope everybody's having a great one. Okay, we're not in the revision that's going to be the, hey, let me rewrite the sentences so they sound better. I think that should be revision number 3, to be honest. But I'm not sure. And frick, this pencil has a broken pencil tip. That makes it not that handy of a pencil. I have a sharpener, but it's not right here, you guys. Let's just be honest. Okay. I linked into my cyber deck to see if any data would help me recall more. But many of the files were missing. Well, you know what? I'm happy with all this part. Where am I even thinking there's an issue? Oh, all this crap needs rewritten a bunch. You know what? This is not the one we're on though. So let me get to where we're at. Let's just move forward. Let's move forward. We'll deal with all this other crap later on. Hey, it sucks. How you doing today? Just for everybody on YouTube later that might randomly his handle on Twitch is sucks. He didn't say is sucks. I'm not. Although some of the dialogue structuring in this is absolutely horrible. I'm gonna probably watch a bunch of videos on writing better dialogue and stuff because one of the revisions probably needs to be. So revision 3 is going to be dialogue and continuity and that kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with a super well done plan for how we're doing this all. And since this is the first book I've ever written of this size, um, I don't have one yet. Like I'm working on one. I'm basically going to hijack part of how well, it's 5 in the morning. I can't really think that well. Okay, here it is. Let's get to the expand part, guys. Okay, the Zarkrin virus outbreak happened just before the Great War. Well, we're not dealing with making sentences better, but that one will be easy to improve at least. Things seem peaceful. Okay, things seem. See how you guys notice how I'm right about I used the word seemed a lot. Just say this definitive, right? Things were peaceful. Period. Okay. And I'll probably expand on that part too. Ooh, maybe that's what I meant. Like expand on this period. Holy crap! I probably messaged to self expand on this, and then I'm like, I'll probably expand on this. Well, I probably was meaning to tell me to expand on this, right? But somewhere within the Elvin, somewhere within it. Okay, not somewhere within it. You know who did it, guys? Hey, Nita Freak, how you doing today? I hope you're kicking butt. It was just the Elven Council. Not somewhere in, just Boom. Things were peaceful, but the Elven Council of the Council of Elven Nations. Well, I have to make that a thing now in these little thingies, right? Watch this. This is other. Do 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 do. These things really are handier than I thought they were gonna be. Can I move this thing around? Is this movable? Oh crap! I have to remember how to spell council. Hold on. This is how we avoid having to do that for a second. It's 5 in the morning. I don't want to deal with spell tests and stuff like that. We'll go like that. Boom, boom. Look at that. Okay, so we've got them. I'm going to write up a whole bunch of this crap later on, probably more cohesively during number 2 when we're getting ready for our cohesion run on number 3. I really do need to get a pencil. I was like looking at my piece of paper and realizing I know why I didn't write because our broken pencil crap. Okay, so we've got that. Council of Nations was concerned about the rising population of humans. The concern was that elves live hundreds of years, having only a couple of children over that time, while humans were rapidly outbreeding them. So, let's go like this. Boom. Almost want to say more stuff and develop this more. Right there, but I'm not obsessed with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So a decision was made to take a sample of a long gone. Okay. Let's not say it that way. I don't like that whole take a sample of a long gone elven disease and warp it with magic. Okay, so we're just going to go directly to a decision was made to take a sample of a elven disease. How do we say this? I really don't like how this is done at all. And this I am fixing here. And then we'll move on and we'll figure out how to expand this. Wherever I said expand this, I don't know. I'm gonna have to read the paragraph before so I actually have context. I probably should have done that in the start. It's gonna be honest on that one. Okay, a decision was made. Okay, you know what? We don't need to say a decision was made because we know a decision was made because it was done, right? That's what I'm saying. Are are you guys comfortable with that line of thinking? Do I need to actually have a sentence that states a decision was made for people to realize this council was not happy about the amount of people because humans were breeding too fast. Okay, so and then um, well, yeah, I feel we're good. We're good. Not even worried about it, guys. I see what I was supposed to expand to. I see kind of what was going on here. So what we'll do is we'll jump back here, right? And then we'll get to here. It seems like I wanted him to be aware back here that she's infected with the virus or somewhere in here because I wrote a note to myself. And so it might be later on in one of the ones where we have him delve into the thing better. I really need to actually get this whole continuity a little more down, but besides that, I think everything's going swimmingly. I don't know if that's a real expression. Saw it somewhere, so it must be real. Now I'm totally lost on where we are at. I'll find it because I have exclamation points like mad. Right there. Boom. Right there. Okay, guys. And people in general that are just awesome. Guys, girls. Yeah. I hope you're having coffee right now. Or some kind of nutritious health shake or something. Or water. Water's super good for you guys. Ah. Can I tell you I want to make sure um to mention something about the genetic use the genetic manipulation of humans. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me look at this. The virtual construct within the AI. Okay, let me make sure I have sound. Sorry, I messed this morning a little bit. You guys are used to it, I'm sure. The virtual construct within the AI was fun, and I made changes. I really don't like that at all, and explored creating within it. Okay, so here's what I should have had in it is creating within the virtual construct was fun, right? Do I just want to rewrite that right now? Because that was super easy to realize how we should change this. I kind of don't want to mess with that right now. I don't want to get caught up redoing each sentence. I mean, that's going to be an entire pass through, and so I just want to get us through what we're doing. My temptation to fix that stuff, though, is just crazy. Okay, so we're adding in the stuff anyway. So ready? I think it's just like hybrid. Okay. It's going good. So we're at the part where we're discussing why. So he found the memory file where Eric, who was a cybernetic scientist, joined Amelia's team. And so it was during the Zarkra. I can't even say that. I probably should change the name of the virus, but we'll deal with that later. We'll discuss that. Virus outbreak. Amelia's research team had helped to discover the origin to the virus's outbreak, which anybody that was here during the discovery stuff already knew this, right? So the Zygra virus outbreak happened just before the Great War, and well, basically things were peaceful, but then the my God, I went mentally kind of blank there. But the Elven Council, wait, okay, but the council. Oh yeah, I did just deleted stuff. I didn't fix this sentence yet. But the council. Okay, let me fix this crap. That's a disaster. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations. Not concern was raised. Let's just write this. This total whole frickin' sentence sucks so bad it has to be written. Okay. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations. Oh, okay. Was concerned about the fast growing number. Do you want to say that it was also and to manage it without? Okay, the Zarkon virus outbreak happened just before the Great War. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast growing numbers of humans. Hey, thank you very much, Beta Boy. I hope you're having a great day, by the way. I hope you guys are all just kicking butt. Let's see. Cause our character's a human. Um, okay. Okay, so the Zarkran virus outbreak happened just before the Great War. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast growing numbers of humans and our out of control use of cybernetics and genetic manipulation, and how to manage it without starting a war. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, I feel I need to. Okay, let's read this back, see if this makes sense, or if I need to figure out how to somehow go and merge those into a coherent thing. And I think I have the word concern too much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to find a different word for concern. Okay, things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast growing number of humans and our out of control use of cybernetics and genetics. This is one of the common ones. Cybernetics and genetic manipulation. Okay, so that's where we should have just ended that right there. Boom, boom, boom. We'll click this out. We're going to add that back in. Watch this. This is going to make more sense though. Okay, so let's go back up here. Let's look up at this. council wanted a way to reduce the human population. I mean, the populations of the other species. Excuse me. So this paragraph might take a second for us to get perfect, but once it is, we'll be good. Okay, let's read through this. The Zarkrin virus. I think that's how we'd say it. Whatever. Zarkrin. Yeah, that's how we'd say it. The Zarkrin virus happened just before the Great War. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations, I don't know if I like that even, but we'll keep it like that, was concerned about the fast growing number of humans and our out of control use of cybernetics and genetic manipulation. At the core of the concern, I don't even think we need that of the concern. I think watch this. I think we just do this. Okay. Now let's see how this reads. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast-growing number of humans and our out-of-control use of cybernetics and genetic manipulation. At the core, elves live hundreds of years, having only... Why does that not seem like... At the core, elves live hundreds of years. I don't know. I feel something's weird with this. Somebody, honestly, once I get past revision 3, I'm handing this over to a bunch of people that are really grammar people, and so hopefully they'll catch whatever's weird in something I said. Okay, let's move forward. The core elves live hundreds of years, having only a couple of children over that time. Let's just rewrite that right there a little better. At the core, elves live. I'm okay with the hundreds of years. Okay, so we have it right now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read it. We're gonna fix it the rest of the way. I want to add something else into this, right? But I legitimately don't know what it is. It's like, when you taste something, you're like, it's missing this specific spice or this ingredient, and you know that there's something missing here. You know what I'm saying? So I know I have something here that should be here. Oh, humans are living longer. Yeah, humans live longer because of the genetic manipulation. So let's get that in there. Okay. Oh, that was badly spelled, I'll tell you that. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, the Zarkrid virus outbreak happened just before the Great War. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast growing number of humans and our out of control use of cybernetic and genetic manipulation. At the core, elves lived hundreds of years. Yeah, hundreds of years. I feel I need a comma right there. Do you guys not feel that I do? Um, yeah, well, we'll deal with that later. At the core, elves lived hundreds of years, only having a couple of children, while humans were rapidly outbreeding them, along with many other species. The humans, I feel I want that worded better, but whatever, we'll move forward. The humans, oh, I see how I said it, the human, like I should capitalize that as a subject thing right there, guys. That's my bad on that. The human with its embrace. Yeah, I see what's going on. The human with its embrace of genetic splicing. Okay, do I even need this still? Or do I just think that this is not needed in the same way? Hold on, let's look over this. Don't, you know what? Right here, let's do this. Grab this. There's a chance that I don't want this in here at all, just so you guys know. But I know if I do want it in here, it's definitely not where it is right now. Right? Okay. So we're going to reread it with it not where it was. Yeah, this is going to make sense. That giant jump there was weird. Did it just double space? No. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Or just because I think we have this right here. I mean, we might not. Who knows? The Zarkrin virus outbreak happened just before the Great War. Things were peaceful, but the Council of Elven Nations was concerned about the fast-growing number of humans and our out-of-control use of cybernetics and genetic manipulation. At the core, elves lived hundreds of years. There does need to be a comma. Only having a couple children, while humans were rapidly outbreeding them, along with many of the other species. Maybe we want this word space in there, but maybe not. Humans were not only fast. I kind of think I want faster growing in population. Humans were not only faster growing in population, though. Oh, here. It's a side thing, so it doesn't even need that, right? Let's check that. Humans were not only fast growing in population. Because of the embrace of magic psionics, I think it's actually one of these thingies for that kind of thing. Yeah. Humans were not only fast growing in population because of the embrace of, okay, and let's go with there. Let's just straight up call it out as there, right? Because of, or are, because he's a human. We're experiencing this through Sam. Okay, boom. Watch that. Humans were not only fast. Okay, let's go back. At the core, elves live hundreds of years, only having a couple of children, while humans were rapidly outbreeding them. Along with many other, wait, along with many of, well, I don't like that, but we'll leave that. Humans were not only fast growing in population, not only fast growing in population. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Nope. Comma. Humans were not only fast growing in population, but because of our embrace of magic, psionics, cybernetics, and genetic manipulations, humans were living longer and becoming more and more powerful. With our embrace of genetic splicing, the new forms of hybrid humans made it the fastest expanding species. See, that's good, right? The council wanted a way to reduce. Do we even want to? Let's put it like this too, right? Of elven nations wanted a way to reduce the population of the other species without a okay. Of course, that's wrong. Boom. The Council of Elven Nations wanted a way to reduce the population of humans drastically, comma. Okay. The Council of Elven Nations wanted a way to reduce the population of humans drastically along with the other species without starting a war. Okay. This is where we get to this section where we're dealing with this elven disease still. Tell you guys, we're rocking. I'm gonna be hungry for breakfast after all this, though. I'm gonna tell you that. I really do love coffee. I'm so glad it exists. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, a world without coffee would be so sad. So sad. Okay, so let me think exactly what we know happened. We know they took an. Okay. Phil, we can new paragraph right that right here because we're gonna make this a little bit bigger than it is. Sorry, guys. I literally was like, well, what the heck are we doing here? A sample of elven disease. So let's expand on that a lot, right? Okay. Hey, good morning, Alec. I hope you're having a great day also. Okay, so let's go back. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was taken to be warped by elven dark mages. Let's reword that right now. A sample of the disease. Excuse me. And then we can expand that out a little bit better. A sample of the disease. A sample of. Okay, yeah, no, that's what we want. A sample of a disease. Oh, good. I'm glad. Hey, I've ran those overnight. It's actually one of the ones you can afford to just run. The other one, you can run some of the textures, like a knee site texture one. Those are so cheap. Okay, a sample of a disease. Now, it's not it's going to be a sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to the dark elven mages. No, the elven dark mages. Do I like it like that? I'm trying to get through this at least right this section. I know it's almost time, but we're gonna try to get through this anyway, guys. A sample of the disease. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to elven dark mages. I really hate how that reads. The disease had been from an outbreak that was known to have made. Okay. Trying Okay, so let's see if this makes any sense. Oh, that's cool. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to the elven dark mages to be warped. That right there. A sample of the disease from an ancient. A sample from the. I was wondering why that was just bugging the crap out of me. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to elven dark mages to be warped into an even more powerful weapon. One they hoped could be blamed on the humans' misuse of genetic manipulation and what they considered. Wait, yep, no, that is what it says. And what they considered misuse. And what they considered misuse of technology and magic. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, the disease had been from an outbreak. Disease had originally. Okay, the disease had originally been from an outbreak that was known. Okay, we can just get rid of that part. The disease had originally been part of an outbreak that made elves become violently mindless creatures. Violent mindless creatures. Okay. So let's go over this. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to the elven dark mages to warp into a more power. Wait, to warp into an even more powerful. Do I even need that, or is it just? Do we just say more powerful? To warp into a more powerful weapon. We'll deal with that later. One. Okay. One the elves hoped could be blamed on the humans' misuse of genetic manipulation and what they considered misuse. Oh, I use it. Let's just call it like that. And let's just say use of. Humans' use of genetic manipulation, what they considered the misuse of technology and magic. The disease had originally been from an outbreak that made elves become violent, mindless creatures. The disease had claimed. Why didn't I just write millions of lives? Why did I write it like that? Claimed the lives of millions of elves. Okay, that's why. Okay. Making its way onto multiple planets before finally being contained. The outbreak was long before they had made contact with any other species, so the elves were the only ones with records of the disease. Boom. This all works, right? Okay, so this is still where we're at on on Friday, obviously, but we'll get right through this on Friday, cause we literally just have to touch this stuff, and then we should flow forward a little bit, hop into the car. Obviously, I'm gonna want to take him back into the AI later on, after he comes out of surgery and stuff. Um, Freaking really tempted to throw in another character in here, but I feel that we're so character heavy right now that I want to get too out of control dropping characters in. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. It's okay. We'll deal with it. I'm gonna get us back to where I was supposed to be right there, so I know where we're at. Try to keep context to what we're doing here too, right? Expand on this right there. I like it. Okay, guys. I'm gonna find somebody we can raid. In theory, and I'm saying in theory, there'll be somebody riding. There's not. There's not. There's not, guys. Okay, so it is Entropia then. Uh, I don't know if you guys have a preference here or whatever. Anybody have a preference? Raiden has definitely raided me before. I should go down this who's raided me thing, but I don't want to go over you guys' thingy majiggies. Bunker 3, blah blah. Just looking for raids, guys. Okay. Well, let's just find somebody. Taking a deep breath. Dragos 13. I'm trying to think of. There's so many good people. Okay. Um. Okay. We're good. I'm gonna start my raid. I didn't know what to do. I hate having to decide. I actually have no ability to decide who to raid sometimes. I'm glad you guys can help out on that a lot of times. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you all have a great day. Peace, very best wishes. I'll be back writing on Friday, of course, for 2 hours. And tomorrow we'll be playing in Trophy Universe. You guys have a great day.